Yo, what's the word, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. What's the word? Sitting up here trying. I'm getting to the house right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are still gonna have the show. But I know everybody knows the breaking news that happened earlier about Smokey Robinson and his alleged sexual assault case on his former housekeeper. What up, Retro 813? What's the word? So I know everybody knows about that. Uh, it's sad, really, that they pulling this on him right now at the age that he is now. You know, they ain't got to do that. They ain't got to do Smokey Robinson like that. Man, goddamn, that man, damn near in being, I think he almost 80 or is 80, and now all of a sudden, an allegation uh comes out on him like that. That man, you never heard nothing bad about Smokey Robinson. So me personally, I don't believe it. No, I ain't gonna jump out the window. But I'm most definitely gonna go over it's a Ohio man unalives a former sheriff, right? And they saying allegedly the reason behind it is that one of the sheriffs killed his son, right? Now, again, everything is alleged. I'm not for sure if that is the case, but they do have video to that effect of one of the sheriffs in that county where they live shooting his son, right? But you know they can't show that all the way on YouTube. Oh, he 85 retro. See, that's even worse, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. That man is damn near at the end of the road. Oh man, 85 years old, retro. And they messing with that man like that, man. You know what? It really shouldn't even surprise you. Shit, hell, the way they did Bill Cosby, shit. What up with Uncle Dave? Yeah, the way they did Bill Cosby, shit, you know. I guess they don't give a fuck about your age, shit. If they got a chance to get you, they gonna get you. Yeah, retro, that's super crazy, my man. That's super crazy, bro. Like, goddamn, these men that was in a top prime, even in top prime, even that they are recognizable names in the entertainment field. Two men that you never heard nothing about, and now all of a sudden, when they get up there of age, in their 70s, damn near 80, 90 years old, now all of a sudden, all these accusations want to come out of sexual assault. Like, man, see, this shit is wild, bro. I know. Now, Carlos, I agree with that, bro. Because this is getting ridiculous, man. Come on, man. Smokey 85, man. Smokey 85, bro. Like, what the fuck? That shit is crazy work. Damn. Shit, who's next? Samuel? Shit. That's all it is, though. Carlos is a money play, my nigga. It's a money play. It look. They see what's going on in the world right now with all these lawsuits, that civil suits that everybody is taking against people, especially that has a certain status in the entertainment field, and they trying to cash in. Well, whether I'd rather say in this situation they trying to cash out. Man, look, I hope that I hope that Smokey Robertson's legal team actually fight this for sure. I'm sure that Smokey Robinson got him a nice little legal team, I'm talking about, to be able to do what they do in these type of situations. Not that I would ever have thought of all people that would have needed to even go through all this. Smokey Robinson would have never been the person that I thought would have went through this. I'm just trying to tell you this shit. That's why I say this shit is wild. If all of this is true for what they saying and what they alleged him doing, then why wait all this goddamn time? That shit crazy. You gonna wait all this time until this man is 85? God damn. Boy, I'm starting to see this the entertainment field is not all the way what it's cracked up to be. I tell you that. Being in this in entertainment period, yeah, it's most definitely levels to it. Yeah, but that Ohio man though, not to I'm to go ahead and switch it up. Y'all got to see how that man looked at them sheriffs, because they was all up in the courtroom when they was giving him his sentence, right? I'm talking about when he walked back and walked past them, it was like that man didn't have no fear about shit. That shit was diabolical. I don't know if he did that shit intentionally or not. I don't know. That's all it is. They trying to paint it to where he actually did that on purpose and all this and that and the third. Look, I don't trust their information just right off the riff like that. He still got to go before a judge and a jury, and they still got to go through the process. No, I'm not just going to jump out the window. And let me be honest, even if he did, for what they did to his son, I mean, I really can't even blame him. Hey, KTC. Hey, what's going on, Tess? I mean, if it's alleged that them sheriffs killed his son, then I mean, I'm not promoting nobody to get unalived or nothing like that, but but damn, that's a that's a hard pill to swallow. Um, as a parent, knowing that the sheriff department they killed your son, and they won't, and they'll just sweep it under the rug. You said, wait a minute, KTC, you said his son was breaking the law? What up with a Slim with two M's? Well, either way, um, they still got to be able to prove it first. They can try to sit up and slander that man's name all they want. And I also see that the people is actually gathering up donations for him as well. So that's what's up. You said his son was in a stolen car and threw a gun. Yeah, yeah, keep the change. That's kind of messed up right there. That's kind of messed up right there on the young man part doing all that. Now, if the daddy knew that the son was sitting out here being wrong like that, then I don't understand. Well, never mind. Let me stop it right there. Because parents is gonna still be right there with they kids, no matter if they right or wrong. So let me I had to stop myself real quick on that one. It don't matter if the child was in the right or in the wrong. Still losing your child, that's still gonna have some type of I'm sure it's gonna have some type of effects uh on the mom and the dad too. Especially the dad losing his son the way that he did. You feel what I'm saying? And that now Carlos, I believe he do got a case too. He could plead you know, temporary insanity. He could, but the way he stared them goddamn sheriffs down now, Carlos, I don't know now. You know they gonna bring that shit on up. He stared them goddamn sheriffs down, Jack. That shit was, boy, that shit was diabolical, Jack. I can't even hold you, Carlos. I sat up there when I seen them do that. I say, oh, oh, he ain't scared. He didn't give a fuck. I'm talking about, man. Shit. Right. No, I know that keep the change. I know that. I know that. It ain't even, he didn't even get the right one. He got a retired. Sure. Keyword. He's retired. Man, Carlos, he wasn't going at gunpoint, Jack. Hey, that shit was diabolical though. I'm talking about with all of those shirts, it was a good 20 of them right there in that line. Man, he gave them that look like, yeah, I'm going. I said, shit. Yeah, he gonna have to keep that same energy though, no question, shit. But I see he do got that energy. Shit. He like, man, shit. I'm with that. Oh, really? Come on now. Stop it. Stop it. Now, you know what? KTC, I hear your point, and that is sad that they got to lose you know, they got to lose him on account of the emotions of a father losing his child to one of his fellow sheriffs. It's real fucked up either way you look at it though. It's real fucked up. It's real fucked up, keep the change. His emotions, a father that loses his child to one of the very sheriffs, right? He loses his mind, right? He completely crashes out. Emotions is running high. Yeah, exactly, Carlos. I get both sides of it though. I most definitely do get both sides of the whole coin. That sheriff didn't have nothing to do with the death of his son, but because of guilty by association, he was a sacrificial lamb. It seemed like, and it's most definitely sad on both ends. That KTC, that's even more sadder right there. That's even more sadder right there. Keep the change. And I totally get it though. I get it. It's like I said, it's fucked up all the way around the board. That whole situation is just fucked up. And I'm gonna be totally honest. As men, as a man, if you're not really disciplined with your emotions, then things like this gonna always happen. You have to be really disciplined with your emotions, especially being out here in these streets. You can't let your emotions uh dictate dictate your freedom, especially letting your emotions dictate your freedom. No, no, you got to be very disciplined with your emotions on out here, or you would drown. And that fuck my opinion. That's some real shit right there. As a man, and you on out here in these streets, and you on out here dealing with the public or dealing with others, you better have discipline of your emotions, or these people will chew you up and spit you the fuck out. And it ain't no disrespect to that man. I can't tell that man how to react to what happened with his son. I can't tell that man how to react to that shit. But I believe that you would have did good by being out than to causes some problems to go to jail. Carlos, you know what? I don't know how I would feel. I don't know how I would feel, bro. If I'm being honest with you, I don't know how I would feel. It still would depend on the circumstances, even though you still ain't gonna like it either way as far as him passing away. You're not gonna like that regardless anyway. Oh, and I understand that, Carlos. I already said that. I already said that, Carlos. Trust me. I understand that. Right or wrong, parents is gonna go out for theirs no matter what. Now that most definitely is the I trust me, I ain't no fool now. I know better. Hey, my lovey. Exactly. And I get that, bro. But you got some parents though that uh they'll sell their kids down the motherfucking river real quick. Straight up. They will sell their kids down the river. All right. You got some parents on that's low down and dirty that way. Straight up. Now, yes, you do have some parents, or I don't care what they kid did. I don't care. They still gonna ride with them. But then you got some of these low down, dirty, stinky mother that will sell their kids and throw their kids under the goddamn bus. And I know it's some people up in the chat that know that I ain't lying about that type of shit right there. Reggie Rez, what's the word? Shit, it starts with the goddamn parents. Shit, you can't. You to me, I don't sit up here and be trying to blame the kids about this, about that. Now, when you get grown, that's another. But when you a kid, no, no. What type of parents you got? Shit, the fuck. No, what type of parents do you got? You just able to do all what the fuck you want to do, talk to people the way you want to talk to. No respect for older people at all. Period. Uh. Hey, Florida is a different breed though, Carlos. Hey T, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you, T. I see you up in the building. Yeah, Florida is a different animal though, Carlos. Florida is something else, man. God damn. Yeah, Florida is something else. I ain't even gonna hold you. But you know it is what it is though. Yeah. And Carlos, I ain't gonna hold you. I think we all just seen the bullshit with the police though. Now I won't hold you. Police come with their bullshit, no question, here in Illinois. And it's something else in itself. But you know, like I said, we all just seen the bullshit with the police and we know what's up, but we also know on how to conduct ourselves when we are in police presence. Because no matter how much we want to sit up here and say, yeah, we just like most times on how the police treat us and this and that and the third, sometimes it's okay for you to just not be so combative, not go back and forth with the police so you can make sure you make it home. What up? What the heck, money? Not worth it. What's the word? Yeah, trust me. Do I want to get combative with them motherfuckers sometimes when I feel like they doing too much? You fucking right. But that's only right there self gratification for right now. I'm looking at the big picture. I want to go home. So fuck me sitting up here trying to antagonize the goddamn police. Fuck that. I want to go home. What up with it, Chef X? Yeah, I want to go home. I'm not trying to sit up here and antagonize the police. Yes, I know I got freedom of speech. Yeah, I know I can say what the fuck I want to say. But come on, man. Not worth it. Say, were you detained, JB? I'd have been detained plenty of times before. Not worth it. And I'd have made it home afterwards. Is my whole point. Yeah, I'd have made it home. I'd have made it home though. Not worth it. Yes, I'd have been detained by the police more times than I need to count. But I'm not fighting with no damn police. I'm not gonna get all combative with the police. I'm not gonna, if I feel something is wrong, I know how to still say what I need to say without all the extra shit and still show them respect. See, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. And again, I'm very effective. So yes, I have been stopped many times than I can count, but I was able to go home after that. Now, maybe once, I wasn't able to go home. Yeah, once. Yep, once. But otherwise, any other time I'd have got pulled over, the police that came through or whatever the case may be, shit, I don't give them no problems. I tell them, look, I got weed in the car. It's right there. The alcohol is in the trunk. I just keep it real with them so that way they don't got to go through all the bullshit and tearing up my shit or whatever the case may be. Look, the weed right there. I let them know exactly where the weed at. They go right to the spot where I tell them to, and the weed is right there. They open up the trunk. I told them the alcohol is right there in the trunk. It's right there in the trunk. I'm not about to go through all that shit with the police. I'm about to tell them what I got, and then that's the end of it. I don't do all that uh having all that shit up in my motherfucking car. I won't even hold y'all if it ain't weed or some alcohol, then it ain't nothing else up in my motherfucking car. What up, Nurse Patty? No, I ain't never been to county. You damn right, Carlos. It was yes, sir. No, sir. And I was very short with them. Wasn't no long drawn out conversations with the police. It was short answers. because I didn't even want to talk to him in the first place. So I always wanted to make sure I kept it show. Not worth it. Say you sound traumatized. Hey Trey. KTC say, wait a minute. John be like, sir, I just smoked 5 blunts, sir. Sir, sir, look, officer, look, it was only 5 blunts. God damn, I ain't even got no blunt rolled up no more. It's just the rest of it's right here, officer. Shit. God damn. Today, officer, it was only one whole blunt today, officer. It was one of those big blunts now, officer. It was one of them big long White Owl Invisibles, officer. And I filled it up. Yes, yes, I filled it up, officer. It was only one now. Shit. Hell yeah, I'm telling it all. Look, fuck that. I'd rather tell on myself any goddamn way than somebody else tell on me. Fuck that shit. No, I won't give nobody that type of satisfaction to think that they're gonna tell on me. No, I'm gonna tell on myself if need be. Fuck that shit. No, I'm gonna tell on myself. There ain't no motherfucker gonna tell on, man. Fuck that shit. Yeah, hey, right, right, keep the change. There you go. Don't even be in the car with me. How about you find your way to where you need to go at? Don't ask me for no goddamn ride. Cause if you got some bullshit on you and you up in my motherfucking car, in my vehicle, shit. If you don't take your weight, oh, trust me, I'm gonna make sure you take your goddamn weight, or I'm gonna make sure you take your weight. No, I'm gonna make sure you take your weight. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you take your weight. You ain't gonna come up in my motherfucking vehicle with some illegal shit. You ain't said nothing to a motherfucker. You ain't let a motherfucker know. Man, Joe, look, you ain't give me a chance to say, no, bro, I don't want you up in my vehicle with that bullshit. You just took it upon yourself just to come up in my shit with that bullshit, and then you want me to fall in line. No, it don't work that fucking way. No, it don't work that way. You can't ever do me like that. So the way I look at it is that if you don't take your weight, oh, I got a way of making sure you take your goddamn weight. Shit. Boy, I'm telling, boy, y'all better believe it. Y'all better believe it. I'm telling. About to sit up here and play with these motherfuckers on out here, man. I'm not taking no weight on nothing that it didn't have nothing to do with me. And you would be a fool to take anybody else weight. Shit. So you mean to tell me anybody up in the chat you mean to tell me you with a motherfucker, you don't know what the fuck they got going on, but then if the police was to ride down on you and he got drugs and a couple guns on him, you mean to tell me you willing to take that rap with him? Shit, not me. Not me. I guess I'm a snitch then, shit, cause shit, I look, I'm not taking the weight, especially on no bullshit like that for somebody else's shit. I'm not doing it. Would you say not worth it? That's fear, JB. You told them you would call 50 on your mama. No, see, you took it out of context though. I just said that my mama can't be coming around me knowing that she did some fuck shit, knowing that the police gonna be watching her if they really looking for her, and they be, you know how motherfuckers be watching shit. So all I said was shit. Either you turn yourself in, or shit. I'm gonna make sure you turn yourself in. I'm gonna make sure to call the cops. What up with it, Blurred? But I stand on that shit. Shit, man, I'm not taking no weight of nothing that I didn't do. I don't give a fuck if you my mama or my daddy. I love you to death, but I love you more if you stay the fuck away from me, because then you gonna force my hand. Hey, well, not worth it. If that's the same thing to you, cool, but that still don't mean I don't stand on it. I'm not going to jail for my mom and my daddy, because guess what? My mom and my daddy ain't gonna never go to jail for me. Whatever I do out here in these streets on some illegal shit and I get caught, my mama ain't gonna do the time for me, nor my daddy gonna do the time for me. They accept a call from me, but that's gonna be the end of it. They may put a couple dollars on my commissary or something, but like other than that, they ain't doing no time for me. Shit. Shit, my daddy can't do the time either. So shit. So no. They best bet, if you doing some fuck shit, just stay the fuck away from me. How about that? How simple is that? Just stay your crazy ass away from me. Just don't come around me. I mean, damn, keep the change. How simple is that though? If I'm telling you that you will go to jail fucking with me if you want some bullshit, I mean, would you want to stay the fuck away from me? You would never want to come around me. And that's how I would want it. So that way I don't have to know what the fuck you got going on. I won't know because you not coming around me because you on that bullshit. Shit, I'm real. I don't give a fuck about being mean, but I'm real. Mama, just stay the fuck away from me with all that bullshit. Don't bring that drama to me. If you go to jail, I'll take your call. I even send you a couple dollars on your books. But all that you trying to involve me up in that shit? No, 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 no. We not doing that. No, we not doing that. I ain't sitting out here with you with the bullshit. Yeah, mama had my back to a certain degree. Shit, if I'm sitting out here doing all that fuck shit, I can't expect my mama to ride with me for so long with my fuck shit. Cause then that's when that tough love gonna kick in. Carlos crazy. They had their way of loving me though, Carlos. My parents had their own way of loving me. Shit. I mean, hey, it may not be the same love that you got from your mom and daddy, but shit. Hey, it was it was all the love they was able to give me, man. So it is what it is. I ain't hateful now. Nah, I ain't that hateful now. Now come on now. Know the difference in when I'm just bullshitting and when I'm for real now, Carlos. Come on, man. Right, KTC. Right. Y'all give me a minute. Y'all give me a minute. Boy, y'all killing me up in the chat. Carlos, something else. Drop the link so I can clown. Boy, y'all is killing me up in the chat. What up with it, TP? Boy, hey, I know one thing. When I talk about that, boy, I be ruffling some feathers with that shit, Jack. Boy, I be having motherfuckers like, man, hold on, man. You gonna tell on your own mama? And then, and then look, and then I'll be standing on it though. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm standing on it. Y'all still be getting me up in the damn chat. That's what I'm talking about, though. That's what I'm talking about, though. Y'all be clowning the fuck up out of me. But look, wait a minute. Hold on. Look, a go along, get along type of individual would have been like, you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all right. What was I thinking? Man, I don't give a fuck what y'all thinking shit. I think the way I think. So shit. And be standing on shit that y'all will most definitely disagree with. And it'd be funny to me when y'all be in an uproar about that type of shit with me. That shit, I be laughing. I be laughing at y'all. Y'all be making it funny though. Oh, not worth it. Now that ain't true, not worth it. Because my woman cooks for me. Yeah, she cooks for me. And I cook for her. TP, you a good son. TP, you is a good son. I commend you. Hey, look, don't act like I don't understand the people that say that they'll do their mama or they do their daddy's time. To a certain degree, I get it. I just prefer it my way. Right. And you can't smoke up in jail, Carlos, if you doing your mama's bed or your daddy's bed. No more reefer for you. No more tequila. Hey, Trilly, man, blurred. He gonna die off that shit. Oh, not worth it. You crazy. No, not worth it. I know I sound, hey, what's the word, Dollar Zion? I might sound like a bad man right now. But sometimes I don't mind being the bad guy, though. Not worth it. Sometimes. No, I don't be mad at being the bad guy. Yeah, I don't mind being the bad guy. You said nigga gonna have seizures. Shit. I don't mind people having outrage about certain shit I say. Hell yeah, sometimes I want y'all to have outrage about certain shit that I say. It may not be the way that you would want to think about it though, but I still put another thought in your mind though. Regardless if you don't even agree with it, I still put another scenario in your mind, right? Again, I ain't asking for you to agree with the way that I think about shit, right? Just like I ain't gonna agree with everything that the chat say, shit, but I can still understand the side that y'all I can understand y'all position. So I ain't gonna never judge that way. Yes, parents matter, shit. I can't sit up here and get so bent out of shape shit about whatever I done went through. Shit, both parents was present in my life the whole entire time, good or bad. So I don't shit, that shit, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is, shit. You already know not worth it. Shit, look, not worth it. I've been doing this for a while now, not worth it. You've been coming around for a minute. So you know I understand how this goes sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't mind ruffling some feathers here and there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't mind that. Well, that could be true, Carlos. Not worth it. Say, so you gonna be a snitch too, Carlos? Look, not worth it. Carlos would hate it that he could get his toes done every 2 weeks and shit on a Thursday. So hell yeah, look. Hey, just imagine Carlos can't have his weed, or he could get his manicure and pedicure every Thursday. Man, that man will lose his goddamn mind around here. Oh, when you gonna have hammer time toes and your fingernails gonna just be atrocious. Yeah, that means you just gonna have hammer time feet around this motherfucker then, Carlos. So if you ain't gonna never tell when you go to jail, well, that's out the window if you get your damn feet and nails done, goddamn it, every 2 weeks on a Thursday. Up, that goes out the window. Ain't no more weed, ain't no more reefer for you. Shit, you gonna be out the door. Carlos say that's why I ain't going to jail. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, Carlos, that would work out for you, real good right there, man. Shit, that would work out for you, man. No, that would work out. That would work out too good for you. No, no, Carlos just gonna get low. He gonna go underground shit so that way they can't find him to tell. Man, not worth it. I'm telling you, especially the first like 2 or 3 months of not even smoking. Boy, you be mad to the motherfucker. Motherfucker better not even say nothing to you. I'm telling you, you be having an attitude, man. You be having a straight up attitude when you actually stop smoking weed. If a motherfucker sit up here and say HYs, they lying. I don't know, 27, she to stop smoking? I didn't know she stopped. Yeah, I now and shout out to 27 Duran. I saw that she out the hospital. I didn't even know that she was in the hospital. But hopefully all is truly well with 27 Duran. Shout out to 27 Duran. Yeah, shout out to 27 Duran. Wait a minute, not worth it. You say hammer time. Yeah, because I didn't even know that she was up in the hospital. What up with the EV? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all.
What's up, y'all? Hold on. It should drop off. Yo. Might drop off. Hold on. Okay, there you go. All right. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all can y'all get no echo or anything like that. Can y'all hear me clearly? Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me clearly. Okay, Evie. Okay. All right, so all right, YouTube. All right, so I want to show y'all this right here. And fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only and to keep y'all apprised about the situation with the Ohio man and with him killing a retired sheriff. All right. So let me go to it. Here we go, right here. Hold on. I almost forgot. Hold on.
Intentionally struck and killed a sheriff's deputy the day after the suspect's teenage son was fatally shot by police. In his first court appearance this weekend, Rodney Hinton Jr. walked through a room packed with law enforcement officers. CBS's Lisa Rosner is tracking the latest developments for us tonight. Lisa.
Jerika, the deputy killed has not been identified, but fellow law enforcement describe him as a fantastic officer and person. Law enforcement is grieving one of their own. The sheriff's deputy was directing traffic at a local university graduation Friday when he was struck.
The officer was just out doing his job, directing traffic up near the University of Cincinnati.
The alleged driver is 38-year-old Rodney Hinton. He is the father of a teen fatally shot by Cincinnati police on Thursday. That teen was 18-year-old Ryan Hinton. Police say he was armed and running away from a stolen vehicle when another officer opened fire. Police body cam footage of the shooting was shared with the teen's family the same day the deputy was struck. Prosecutors allege this was no accident.
There are no evidence of skid marks. There are no evidence that he tried to avoid him.
More than 30 members of the sheriff's department filled the courtroom for Hinton's arraignment. His attorney addressed the crowd.
I understand that there is a lot of sadness and a lot of anger in this room right now, but in the community at large.
We have a deputy that's killed simply doing his job. It's a shame. It's tragic.
Rodney Hinton has been charged with aggravated murder and was denied bond. Jerika?
Lisa Rosner with those details. Thank you.
This is what Ivy League universities you can get into with a 3.6 GPA.
90% of students.
Now, again, in that type of situation right there, I don't even know how it would be, regardless of what my child has done, on how I was going to react or however it went, right? I don't know how I would have did, right? I don't know how a lot of y'all would have reacted to that. like I said again, the sins of a sheriff that killed his son in the line of duty because he feared for his life. His son had a gun, right? Exactly, Evie. It's really a hard situation to really grasp because, unless you've been in that type of situation, you don't know how you're going to react to your child dying the way that he died. Now, again, I'm not sitting up here promoting no one to be killed or unalived, I should say, unalived, right? I'm not promoting that. But I also can't say what I would and wouldn't do in that situation as well, right? I will hope that Father keeps my mind at peace so I wouldn't go off the deep end because, I can't blame the man. You can see the look that he gave up in court. Like, no, I know y'all motherfuckers is dirty. No, I don't give a fuck about all of that shit. You killed my son. I get both sides. It is, Carlos, in all areas, it's tough as hell to even fathom because it's like, I'm not judging that young man because I don't know the circumstances of why he even went through what he went through as far as having to run from the police, running in a stolen car with a gun. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know the circumstances. And you're right. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's too much. It's too much for you to even think about to sit up here and be like, damn, this is where it came. This is what it comes to right now. I understand if you out here doing wrong, you deal with your consequences, but again, that's still just a all the way bad situation either way. Yeah, you're right about that, Carlos. We don't know if they did plant a gun or not. We don't know. No, we don't know. And guess what? They're going to make it to a point where we'll never know. We'll never know if they planted anything on that young man to make it seem like he threw a gun. We'll never know that. Because they always going to doctor it up and make it in the favor of who? Law enforcement. It's all about who we like. Remember, y'all? It's always all about who we like. I don't trust them either, though, Carlos. I don't trust them either. I take law enforcement still with a grain of salt. Not all is corrupt. Not all is dirty or whatever the case may be. But still, I still take them with a grain of salt. And by me taking that with a grain of salt either way, I just make sure not to put myself in certain situations with the police anyway. I don't need to be in no type of situation other than complying with their commands. Hey, if I still did wrong and I still got to go to jail or whatever, just shut my goddamn mouth and get up with a lawyer. It's just as simple as that. I'm not about to sit up here and put myself in a way more worse situation than what I'm already in. Just shut my mouth. Okay, I'm going to jail. All right. Lawyer. It's nothing else to talk about at this point. Lawyer. So then after that, you can't sit up here and try to use anything to use whatever I say against me in the court of law. Because guess what? The minute that I say lawyer, all of that goes away. All of that goes away. I'm not, man, look, even without me looking at body cam footage, y'all, I still know how to conduct myself when the police pulls me over. I make sure to have my hands in view sight of the police so that way they can see that I'm not a threat. Even if it's either one or two things I'm doing. Either I got my hands on the wheel or I got my hands outside of the window so they can most definitely see that I'm not a threat. So they can't sit up here and say that I was reaching for anything or anything like that. So when they come to the window, I have my driver's license and I got my insurance right above the visor. So that way the whole time they able to see my hands. They able to see that I'm not reaching and I'm not trying to do nothing funny. Make sure I keep them comfortable. See, my job is simple. To make sure that when they do stop me, that I'm going to make sure that they don't have to worry or they don't have to draw their gun or you think I want all that shit? No, because my job is to get back home. So what? Ain't nobody around me to see me get arrested and have to go through the words and the verbiage that they're going to use. I don't give a shit about that. My job is to get back home. Exactly. So you think I ain't gonna make sure to protect myself first too? See, that's the thing. If you know that the police is gonna protect themselves first, you think I ain't gonna do the same thing? You think I ain't gonna protect myself by not antagonizing them, by not doing no back and forth? Hell no, I'm not doing none of that. I'm keeping it short and sweet. And if it get to a point where, like I said, if they tell me they taking me to jail, now I shut up completely. Lawyer. I don't say anything. I ain't having no small talk with him or nothing. I'm going through the process. Put me up in the motherfucking bullpen. Let me get up with my lawyer. It's no small talk with the police. You're not going to sit up here and have me on no motherfucking body cam footages and I'm sitting up here busting it up with the motherfucking police. No. What up with it, Uncle L? That's not how I roll. Now, I may have to buck dance just because they detained me or whatever the case may be, and I get that. But under no circumstances am I going to sit up here and be having small talk with the motherfucking police. No. Because you're not going to be able to sit up here and use that against me in the court of law. Man, not worth it. I'm most definitely going to play it safe every fucking time, man. I ain't got time for that shit. Man, I ain't got time for that shit, man. Man, no, man. I got people out here that love me for sure. You think they want me to crash out? You better shut your goddamn mouth. Do what the hell you need to do to be able to get back home. Shit, it just and I want to be able to get back home. So shit, it ain't just them. I want to be able to get back home. Shit. No, I got to get back home. Hey, EV, I'm buck dancing. EV, I'm buck dancing. I ain't eating shit. Look. Say what you want. I'm buck dancing. Shit, because I'm trying to make it back home. Excuse me, fuck what you heard. I'm buck dancing all the way, goddammit. Buck dancing. I'm even singing Kwame Brown, old lame ass drop. Buck dancing. The officer gonna be like, what the hell's wrong with you, sir? What are you saying? Oh, don't worry about it, officer. That's just Kwame Brown's song. He the one that came up with that song. Buck dancing. Yeah, it's Kwame Brown's song. You know. Yeah, buck dancing for real. See? Look, We all buck dance. We all buck dance. Yeah, Evie, I had a little something tonight. Just a little taste. Yeah, just a little taste. Not nothing major, nothing like that, but I had me a little taste. Yeah, I had me a little taste. But anyway, yes, I did have me a little taste, but not that much. Now, Carlos sent this to me. Yo, this shit right here look funny as hell right here. This body cam footage right here. Hold on. This look funny as shit right here to me. Drunk. Wait a minute, nah, not that one. Hold on. Okay, it was this one. Yeah. All right. All right, so this what I'm gonna do real quick, so I don't have y'all idled up real quick. Hold on.
One nigga slide his butt across a bump. The other niggas did. Thousands of them did. Nut to butt, but he ain't no punk.
What? Yo, we gotta hear this again.
Nut to butt, but he ain't no punk. One nigga slide his butt across a bump. You and all your cronies. You and all your cronies. One nigga slide his butt across a bump. You and all your cronies. You and all your cronies. One nigga slide his butt across a bump. You and all your cronies. You and all your cronies. One nigga slide his butt across a bump. The other niggas did. Thousands of them did. One nigga slide his butt across a bump. The other niggas did. Thousands of them did. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You and all your cronies. Come bragging about. One nigga slide his butt across a bump. The other niggas did. Thousands of them did. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. Nothing to but he ain't bragging about. You and all your cronies. One nigga slide his butt across the bump. The other niggas did. Thousands of them did. One nigga slide his butt across the bump. The other niggas did. Thousands of them did. One nigga slide his butt across the bump. The other niggas did. Thousands of them did. One nigga slide his butt across the bump. The other niggas did. Thousands of them did. Nothing but he ain't no punk. Nothing on your punk, but he ain't no punk. Nothing about but he ain't no punk. Nothing but he ain't on your punk. One nigga slide his butt across the bump. You and all your cronies. One nigga slide his butt across the bump. You and all your cronies. You and all your cronies. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. Now you're going to do this. About just boy. One nigga slide his butt across, but he ain't no. One nigga slide, but he ain't no. nut to butt, but he ain't no punk.
Shout out to Andreo D. Kimball. Now let's get into the video. Fair use, fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is only my reaction to the body cam footages. Do not apply to anyone but the channel holder of this channel, which is me. Woman begs for her mom after being caught in prostitution. On April the 12th of 2023, officers organized a sting operation to catch a woman promoting adult services online. Upon making contact with the suspect, she immediately fled the scene. Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen.
Put your hands on your back. Belt 14, cut 31 on foot. There's a black female in a dress. Stop! I'm gonna tase you!
He running from what the fuck?
I'm gonna tase you! She's gonna run back. I'm gonna tase you!
I'm gonna tase you!
Stop! Run back to the back. I'm gonna tase you! Stop! Oh! Get the... Okay, wait. Oh, what's your hands on your back? Wait. Hands on your back. Mike!
Hey, Carlos, she at least had a head start. And that cop still chased her ass down. I'm gonna tase you. I'm gonna tase you. God damn. That cop bad as hell. He had to even run.
Oh, stop. Listen, can I just call my mom? Hands on your back. Hands on your fucking head.
Hands behind your back.
Hands behind your back. Listen, can I just call my mom? That's all I want to do. Hands behind your back. Okay,
But wait a minute, Carlos, in a look, wait a minute. In a motel parking lot, where else, unless she knew the cuts or something like that to really get away. All she did was really run around the goddamn motel. So she wasn't even going no damn well. Why the fuck would she even run at that situation? You didn't know no cuts. She didn't know no cuts to run through. She just running around the goddamn motel. She made the police run around for no damn reason because she ended up getting caught, had all that damn room to get away. She didn't know no little cuts to hit to break away and get free. Boy, motherfuckers don't need to be criminals around this motherfucker then if you don't even know how to get away from time to time. Now, yeah, you may not get away all the goddamn time, but sometimes you got to be able to get away now. You can't do criminal shit and can't break away when you need to.
not just call my mom. Hands behind your back. Please. Put your hand behind your back now. Please,
Liberty. Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
Stop! You don't have to be so rough. Hand behind your back. I got asthma. Hand behind your back. I got asthma. Man, put your hand behind your back. If you got asthma, you'll stop fighting. Call my mom. Nope. You have a seat right here. All right? Sit. Nope. Came here alone in this car.
Boy, y'all is crazy as hell over here. Now, what we gonna say is that's so fly. Man, hey, man. We ain't gonna do that to Soulfly, man. We ain't gonna do that to Soulfly, man. Look, no, I Soulfly, that is not my comment. I'm just letting you know I'm not doing that to you. I don't even bring you up. So, you know, they just talking shit though. Don't pay that no mind, all right?
Are you gonna have a seat or not? I don't want to sit down. It's gonna be hard for me to get up. I'm not going nowhere. Can I put my hand above my head? I can't breathe. Come on.
You take a paragraph?
You got asthma, and you sitting up here huffing and puffing, talking about you can't breathe. So why the hell you do all that damn running knowing that you got asthma? You did all that just running around the goddamn motel, knowing that you got asthma. You ain't got your asthma pump, and they ain't gonna let you get it right now anyway because they pissed off you made them run.
Just open my handcuffs a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Uh-oh.
I know they're a little tight, but you're fighting, so no. I can't breathe. Can I put my hand above my head? I can't breathe. No. You were fighting so much, there's a reason you can't breathe. All right? So. All right. I loosen them up so they're not going to cut off circulation, all right? Can you put two cups on and spread about? Yeah, we're going to have to. Don't.
Here come the oochin and the ouchin. Can you put 2 cups on me? Yeah, we know. We know. Yeah, we know. You can't. Yeah, you need. Yeah, you supposed to have them type of cups on you. Yeah. Here come the oochin and the ouchin. Yeah, here come.
I'm gonna put on the shirt and I'll connect them after, okay?
I'm going nowhere. I swear I'm not going nowhere. I don't trust you after that. Get around with us.
Oh, trust me, officer. She can't breathe already as is. She ain't about to try to run off no more now at this point. She trying to really catch her goddamn breath. You could tell. You probably laughing at her inside too, because you like, why the fuck this dumbass heifer sitting up here running like this, knowing damn well she wasn't gonna get away. I know you thinking that, because I am. Why in the fuck did you sit up here and try to run from the goddamn police knowing that you weren't gonna even get away? And to add insult to injury, you had a big dumbass head start. So it wasn't like you didn't really have a chance to get away, but you know, you got asthma.
Hold that arm while he takes that one off. Well, we're gonna give you 2. We're gonna give you 2, okay? Just hold on. Just relax. We're moving this one for you now, all right? Just grab that arm, man. Can you move your arm that way? That'd be more comfortable for you. Let's move it over that way. I'm gonna try to move this arm, make it more comfortable for you. Just switch directions here. All right. Go over to this hall. This here, okay, right? Okay. What'd you say? Can you tell me why I'm going to jail now? Yeah, we'll talk to her, okay? And I'll let you talk to her on the phone in a minute, okay? Talk to who? Your mom. You said you want to call your mom? I do want to talk. I want to talk to my mom, but... All right. Does she know why I'm going to jail? I'm going to explain it to her, okay? You're going to jail for prostitution and for resisting, all right? So, you're just... You just come here with me, okay? All right. There's nothing on this back of this car right now. Do you have any drugs on you? Anything illegal? I don't do drugs. Okay. All right. You are going to be searched. Okay. So if something's up in that car, it's going to be on you. All right. All right. Go ahead and have a seat.
But sweetheart, why you crying? Why you crying? Look, you the one know that if you take that type of risk in trying to get a John over the internet. Good evening, Rachel. How you doing? Hope all is well. Now, you going online, searching for John so you can get paid, right? You don't know who these Johns is. You don't know if you actually even talking to a John or if you talking to a undercover police. You don't know. So you got to assume that even if it ain't who they say they is, right, and you get caught up in this situation, that you better be already prepared to deal with the consequence. And see, that's why I can't respect people like her, because the minute that they get caught, now they want to cry. Now they want to sit up here and be, I don't have sympathy for people that sits up here and do criminal things such as this and not be aware of the consequences of their actions if they get caught. Now they oblivious to, everything else. They just feel sadness. They feel mad. Now they hurt. Now me personally, I can't accept it.
Can you get my shoes, please?
Where they at? They're over there. I'll grab them. Have a seat. We'll close the door. I'll grab your shoes, okay?
Can I at least get my phone?
That's going to be up to the detective because I'm not sure. But just have a seat. We'll close the door.
I have 2 phones.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. Okay. If you can take it, then I'm sure they'll let you have it. If it's going to be evidence, it'll be evidence. Okay.
I was talking which phone it is. I'm sure he knows.
Okay. So we're all out of there. Right?
I have 2 phones that look just like that, but one of them is my personal phone.
Okay. All right.
And I have my phones in the car that my mom purchased.
Right. Okay. We'll figure it out. Just.
Now, most definitely I can have empathy because I don't know the situation of why she would put herself through that type of situation for her to lose her freedom or get arrested over. You feel what I'm saying? Now, yes, Evie, I can most definitely have empathy, but no, I don't have no sympathy for it all because it's still a choice. You feel what I'm saying? Because think about this, Evie. You have all the choices in the world, right, to think about how to get some money. So that's your cross to bear on the choices that you make as far as to make money. So my thing is, if you do it that way, you should already be aware of if it is for you to have to go to jail or whatever, you already understand that. And not sit up here and play no like crying and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? But you wasn't scared to do the motherfucking crime. So you shouldn't be scared to go to jail. That's just the way I look at that. You should, if you're not scared on doing the crime and you thinking that you could get away with it, and think about it, if she wouldn't even got caught this way, and if she was allowed to continue to keep doing it and doing it and doing it, guess what? That's exactly what the fuck she was going to do until she gets caught. Then she gets caught. Oh my, I need my mom. Oh, woe is me. Man, get the fuck out of here. Now, that part, I don't want to hear that shit.
Watch your feet. We're going to close it door. We'll get some things moving here.
So what? So I ran down that side and I heard you say she went back to the car. What happened? She juked you or something?
No, she came down this way. And she had her plan, she cut down here, tried to come back this way. So I was able to tackle her right at the door.
Gotcha. Because yeah, you said she's running. I was in the middle over by the front area because I thought you were running towards the front area.
Unfortunately, she started running as soon as I got right.
What up with it, Lakers in 5? I'll see you up in the building. Boy, y'all something else. Lakers in 5.
Right there. One all went to the front or to the back. Or she ran around the building to come back here. Okay.
Diapers. Oh. Why should you use diapers in here?
Oh. Why? Oh, she got diapers. Oh. What up with it, Jonathan G? Oh. What? You got used diapers up in your damn bag? That's nasty, man.
Why is there diapers in here?
Oh, I don't know. Is that on her?
Yeah, this is her bag.
Yeah, it's the left.
And a large amount of condoms.
What's that?
Is there any way you guys can let me put my hands above my head? My chest is getting tight.
Okay. Do you want us to call an ambulance?
No, but I need to be able to breathe. My chest is getting really tight.
That's what I'm asking. Because you're talking, so you're breathing. So do you want me to call you an ambulance? Because we can't put the handcuffs in front of you. There's 2 sets of handcuffs on you. Okay, that's about as comfortable as we can make them because they're not made for comfort. How old are you?
They're not made for.
Okay. Where's your mom at?
She's at work.
Okay. I'm sure we can get a hold of her. Okay. Just take some deep breaths. Okay.
I'm single. I'm not working. Okay. I'm just that's it. I'm not working. It's hard.
Okay. I understand. I understand. We'll figure it out. Okay.
There's no way I can get a citation. Do I have to go to jail?
Well, I wasn't here. Did you run from the officers?
I did because I'm scared.
Okay. Well.
You were scared because you got caught up trying to get Johns online, lady. Come on, man. Come on. This is ridiculous right here. This is ridiculous. How come you can't just look? I got caught up because I was trying to be online getting John so I could get some bread. Look, you in the jam. It looked like you sit up here and you try to take care of your moms. So that's why it don't in my mind, I ain't gonna sit up here and judge this woman because again, apparently it seems like she the breadwinner and she actually try to take care of her mom. No, not worth it. I ain't see no Walker, man. Man, you diabolical up in the chat. Not worth it. You diabolical. You said moms take care of her, Carlos? Yeah, well, yeah, you could be right about, you could be, you said moms at work? Oh, damn, that is crazy work then. Mom makes the money. Damn.
You'll probably have to go to jail because you ran from that.
Okay. You know how much my bond would be?
Where do you live?
I live in 14.
Well, the resisting charge would be a $750 bond. And to be honest, I'm not sure about the prostitution charge, if that's what they're going to charge you with, okay? I'm not 100% sure, okay? But I know at least the resisting is a $750 bond. Okay?
Can you call my mom, please?
Is your mom's number on the phone?
Okay. No. I don't use that phone for anyone. I don't use it for any personal family.
What's your mom's number?
Okay. But you can call my best friend and he'll get the message to her. He's 53 years old.
Okay. Does your mom's phone have a voicemail on it?
I think no voicemail is full. But you can try it.
All right, we'll try to get a hold of her. I'll give it to the detectives so they can try to call her. Okay?
What's
that?
That's also her car.
That's her car?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, just sit tight. What's that? No, we can't. Like I said, we got 2 sets of handcuffs on you. I know they're not comfortable, but they got to stay behind you, okay?
Give me a second. I mean, it doesn't help that you ran, so that usually, pretty much usually take you to jail, so.
Where in Port St. Lucie do you live?
I live with my mom.
Where's that at?
On Dykes.
Where?
On Dykes.
Dykes? Okay. Is that out west of Port St. Lucie, or is that out by you?
Boy, y'all is brutal up in this damn chat. God damn. Not worth it, boy. You ain't shit. Gonna talk about, do I see a Walker? Do I see a Walker up in there? Boy, Lord Jesus Christ. Boy, y'all is relentless up in this damn chat. Look, Soulfly, because I already know where this is going to go. So let me clear this up. That is, the chat is going to be the chat. That has nothing to do with what I think. I ain't got nothing negative to say about you. But the chat going to be the chat, Soulfly, and I think you should understand that by now. So just to let you know, No, I don't agree with what's said about you up in the chat. But like I said, I can't stop the chat. But what I will say is, can y'all, take it easy on SoFly, please, in the chat, because it ain't about her. I get the jokes and all that, but it ain't about SoFly. All right.
US 1.
No, it's closer. It's by Becker.
By Becker or Southwest US 1? Okay. How long you live there for?
Oh,
12 years?
I just recently Googled my best friend. I'm not even supposed to be up here.
Okay. What brought you to Stewart today then?
It's hard. It's hard.
Oh, you weren't here to visit anybody or anything?
I came up here to take my son to the doctor.
Oh.
I took him to the doctor's office this morning.
Okay. How old's your son?
He's 11.
Okay. Where's he at right now? At home with your mom?
He's at home with my brother. My mom is at work. Did you get a chance to call my mom?
I gave it to the detective. He's going to try to contact her. So we can at least tell her what's going on with your car and all.
What's wrong with that story, ladies and gentlemen? The officer asked her, "What are you doing here?" She's taking her son to the hospital. I'm going to rewind that back because that part right there to me is important. I'm going to rewind that back a little bit.
I came up here to take my son to the doctor. I took him to the doctor's office this morning.
Okay. How old's your son?
He's 11.
Okay. Where's he at right now? At home with your mom?
He's at home with my brother. My mom is at work.
That don't explain why you at the hotel. That still don't explain why you at the hotel. He asked you, "What are you doing up here?" So if you're not with your son and you at the hotel trying to get up with an online Joe, then you know why you getting caught up for prostitution and resisting arrest without violence. Right? So instead of you just coming out, it's hard. It's hard. You trying your best not to admit that you got caught with your hand in the cookie jar trying to get you a John online. Damn.
Did you get a chance to call my mom?
I gave it to the detective. He's going to try to contact her. So we can at least tell her what's going on with your car and all that. He's
That's her car.
Okay. He's going to look into a couple things and see what he's going to do. What's your first name?
Ron.
What is it?
Ron.
Rhonda. Has anybody gotten your name or anything like that yet?
No.
184-6538.
How you spell your first name, Rhonda? R-O-N-D-A?
D-H-A.
Highway Northwest Forford.
R-O-N-D-A. What's your middle name? Spell it for me.
I'm with Stewart PD, by the way.
You're with Stewart PD?
Stewart PD, and we
I assume you are.
Yeah, it's either us or the sheriff's office. He usually comes here, so.
I'm like, oh my God, what happened?
Yeah. Just got arrested back there. But if you want to let him know we arrested somebody, usually likes to have him trespass, but we can't do it without his permission.
What's the name of the person?
I don't have her name. She's not a guest here, though.
Oh, okay. Hi, I have Stewart Police here. There's a lady that is not a guest of ours that got arrested on our property. Do you want her trespass? Okay.
The black female person is
All right, thank you.
Romeo, Oscar, November, Delta, Hotel, Alpha.
That was it.
Middle is Romeo,
Okay, bye.
Oscar, Nora.
He said yes.
Okay. All right. We'll drop a copy off in the front in a few minutes.
These are the healthy smiles of real Delta Dental members. Go online or give us a call to learn about affordable plans that meet your needs.
However you book, first check Kayak to find great deals and filter out flights you maybe don't want, like ones with layovers.
Well, that's that, ladies and gentlemen. That is that. She called for her mama the whole time, and I get it. She got her mama car while she out there trying to, get some money from Joe's from online. You know, I don't know her situation. I'm not going to sit up here and judge that woman because, hell, maybe she trying to do a lot of enough hoeing so she can save up her some money to get up out of mama house. You know? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. It hit my notifications about that. That too though, Kiana, she could have easily just had shut her goddamn mouth and just asked for a lawyer. But it seems like most times these individuals love to try to have small talk with the police. That to me is insane. I do not want to sit up here. I want to make them comfortable, but I ain't about to sit up here and have no long drawn out conversation with the police. But whatever. Right? So anyway, I'm going to get a little bit more information about Smokey Robinson and his alleged sex allegations as far as him violating his former housekeeper. I'm going to get some more information about that before I really report on that, because I don't want to give out no misinformation about that, because like I said, I rock out, and I think a lot of us in the chat do, with Smokey Robinson. So I'm sure that it took a lot of people by surprise with that. Yeah, so I'm sure that a lot of people was a little blindsided by seeing Smokey Robinson name in the media in that type of light, especially me. Again, you couldn't have sold me and told me edgewise that Smokey Robinson would be accused of something like that. I mean, you know, I guess in this day and age, though not worth it, you probably shouldn't be surprised. I mean, let's just be honest. You shouldn't be surprised. You shouldn't. But Smokey Robinson, though, you never heard nothing bad about that man. Man, look here. King Receipts. Now, I ain't gonna even hold you now. That wouldn't surprise me with Billy D. Williams. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful to Billy D, and I rock out with Billy D too, but you know, Billy D was around a lot of goddamn women, and he just as old as Bill Cosby and Smokey Robinson too. So, you know, man, ain't no telling what type of shit they had going on back then. But again, I wasn't there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying, Law. Like, man, that won't surprise me if he was a. But this is the thing, though. Why wait all this time to do it? Why not? If this is all what's really going on, why not do it earlier? What made them contemplate waiting all this time and then all of a sudden now they want to spring it up now? I think that be my issue with all that right there. You feel what I'm saying? But otherwise, I wasn't there, so it's all alleged anyway. I don't know. And we all don't know this up in the chat. We wasn't there when all the things was going on. So all we could do is just sit back and wait. They going after people with money and IPOs. No, we ain't gonna put that energy. No, we were just speaking hypothetically about Billy D. No, we no, ain't nothing going on with Billy D, man. That was just a hypothetical. Yeah, that was just hypothetical, not worth it. Not Billy D. Billy D name is still safe for that. But all we were saying is, shit, hell, his name could possibly be brung up too. Shit. It seemed like they trying to go after the old heads. You know what I'm talking about? Like, damn. Like, I guess they making sure they pass. They pass is really catching up with them. But either way, man, it is what it is. It's all alleged. I'm not saying anything as of yet until it is proven. The same way that I played with Shannon Sharp, I might even accusing him of nothing. He ain't do nothing illegal. He just being the old simp that got tricked. You feel what I'm saying? And he got caught in that Dulo twist. You know, he didn't do nothing illegal, but he put himself in a Dulo twist, and he allowed that young woman to use and abuse him, and she mission accomplished. Yeah, Kiana. That's what I'm saying. So don't be surprised now if you see Billy D. Williams' name be mentioned talking about some, well, he allegedly sexually assaulted one of his old maids that he used to have back in the day. Ain't that about a bitch? You could just come up with all type of lawsuits on the motherfucker 30, 40 years later. Shit crazy, man. But anyway, I'm getting on up out of here, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna get some more information about that with Smokey Robinson and give y'all some more body cam footages, reactions tomorrow. But it will be after 1 o'clock. So y'all I'll make sure to put the upcoming live stream up so y'all can be aware. It will be in the mid-afternoon, probably around 1, probably 2 o'clock, but I will be on time. One lady said Smokey had sexual allegation of 20 years. Baby, that's a relationship. Yeah, Kiana, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I got to sit back on all that. Because that's them type of situations is tricky. And I don't want to just be guessing at it that much. You know what I'm saying? I want all the evidence to come out. So then that way I can form a better opinion about the situation of what I think. What I think is just starting, so I'm not jumping out the window, and I'm not going to accuse Smokey Robinson of any type of sexual crimes at all, because I don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't believe it. And that's my stance on with Smokey Robinson. I don't believe it. I don't believe none of the alleged accusations that they making against him, and I stand on what I say. Now, if it's proven to be edgewise, then I go accordingly. But right now, since I already don't know, I'm not going to jump out the window. All I'm saying is that I just don't believe that Smokey Robinson had any type of made any type of illegal sexual advances towards his former housekeeper. I don't believe that, but again, we got to sit back and watch all this play out. So with that being said, salute to the chat. If y'all have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I like to talk about a lot of random topics that's going on basically in the media, whether if it's news, entertainment, sports. We like to have healthy dialogue, no judging. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion as long as you're not trying to force your opinion off onto others, right? We keep it respectful. We keep it on topic, all right? I don't like to deviate from the topic of what I'm talking about. And that's pretty much it, y'all. So keep it short and sweet. But like I said, salute to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me on this live stream. And I will see y'all later. All right? Salute to the chat. Wait a minute, not worth it. Say you don't want to do any fake outrage tonight, JB. No, man. I no fake outrage for me tonight, man. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Friday, but no fake outrage tonight, man. I ain't with none of that fake outrage bullshit tonight, man. Maybe Friday. Maybe Friday I'll come up with some fake outrage bullshit for y'all or something, but not tonight. I ain't doing no fake outrage at all. But again, salute to the chat. But Johnny Blaze is on up out this thing, man. Salute y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night.